everybody, thanks for watching the VSO Gun Channel. We're out here on the range today, and I actually just finished putting a 0 on this gun for a friend. This is an M&P 15. And I thought while we were out here, I would go ahead and use it as a model by which to talk about AR-15s in late 2015. It's December. It's actually the eve of Christmas Eve right now. Out here making videos for you guys on the eve of Christmas Eve. Doing it for you. But that said, the reason I thought I would do a video today was a lot of people with the political climate right now are running out and buying AR-15s. Black Friday 2015 set the record for firearm sales in America. People are buying guns, and people are buying a lot of AR-15s. And there are a lot of things out there that are masquerading as AR-15s that are not AR-15s and do not offer AR-15 quality or expectations that I thought, you know, what the heck, we'll go ahead and make a video since a lot of people are running out and buying these. And the reason, one, that I'm doing this video is I had one of these things on hand. Disclaimer, I personally would not purchase this rifle. This was purchased by somebody else. We'll go ahead and use this as a way to point out some things that manufacturers are doing wrong. And this one's gonna hurt a little bit. So, but in the interest of being fair, what we'll do is we'll go ahead and start out with the things that Smith did right on the M&P 15. So, what they did right is this lower receiver right here, you'll notice has a integral trigger guard here, and that's actually an oversized integral trigger guard, which is nice because in the winter time, if you're wearing big bulky gloves, you can get your big fat finger in there a little bit easier. I dig that. Good job. Check mark for Smith on that one. The other thing that they did really well, and I was quite surprised to see this, is when I was doing the 0, they either have a specification or they cite them in at the factory, because the elevation adjustment on this gun was perfect when I was shooting it. Now, things that they did wrong. Long list. 1, they didn't include backup iron sights. This is late 2015, almost early 2016. Iron sights should come on every gun. I don't care if you're trying to make them cheaper for people, doesn't matter. Backup iron sights on the gun, period. They should all come with them, or it's wrong. That's a manufacturer passing on costs to you. That is not cool. Other things that they did wrong. 2015, almost early 2016, this castle nut here should be staked. That's a shortcut. That is spelling later this is going to back off and this is going to cause you problems. I guess that they're assuming that you are not going to shoot this rifle, because after a couple thousand rounds, this castle nut will back off and begin to go, and you may even have rotation, auto rotation of your stock. Not cool. This should be staked straight from the factory. The other thing that they should include, it doesn't cost any more money to do this for the manufacturer. This plate here should include a single point adapter. These things don't work. Okay, this is old school. We don't do this anymore. This is left over from the 80s. Okay, we don't do this anymore. This is 2015. Single point adapter here for single point sling, and any single point sling that has the capability of 2-point sling can then be run from the single point position to the forward ring. You could remove this and it wouldn't hurt my feelings any. This is pretty much worthless in this day and age. I would like to see all manufacturers eliminate that from their designs and take whatever it costs to do that part and put a single point adapter there. Now, this next one really pisses me off, and I'm just going to go into it. This thing has no forward assist. The virtue of the forward assist was paid for in American blood. This one deleted it for cost savings. So what they're saying to you is, here's this rifle, we've castrated it, we've broken it, have fun. No, this is not okay. I don't care if it's cheaper to not mill that thing in. I don't care if your argument is that it's lighter. I don't care. It's wrong. It needs a forward assist. Any gun that does not have a direct charging handle on the bolt itself so that you can kick it shut like an AK-47 needs a forward assist. And if you are an AR-15 manufacturer, I don't care who you are or what your name is, if you are not including a forward assist on your gun, you are wrong and you should fix it. I actually did just think of one thing that they did right on this gun. I need to take the handguards off to do it though. There it is. This gun does not have an M4 profile barrel, which is a pleasant surprise. Typically, in budget AR-15s these days, we see an M4 profile barrel. It does not have the M4 cuts out of it. It's a little bit heavier profile barrel, which I like to see. Now this gun, as far as the barrel is concerned, will have a little bit more barrel life because it's not an M4 profile barrel. Because everybody comes in, they're like, yeah, I want that M4 profile barrel. No, you don't want an M4 profile barrel. You want a little bit heavier barrel so you have more barrel life and the rigidity of your barrel will go through the roof as compared to an M4 profile barrel. Buy an H-bar or something a little bit heavier. So back to the MP15. I broke it open to take a look at the internals of the gun to see if they were okay. Yeah, they seemed alright. You know, standard mil spec, everything in there. It was really difficult to get the rear pin out, and it's really difficult to get it back in. And I'm going to try not to scratch this gun because it's not mine, but I think I just broke my magazine actually. I mean, this is bad. I mean, I don't know if they just intend that you never disassemble your gun. I'm not entirely sure, but all right, gun's back together. Really tight. Some QC issues probably there. That shouldn't be that way. One more thing that I did notice while I had it apart, and this is just an attention to detail problem. This magazine release is off one turn. So I'll try to zoom in on this. I mean, it seemed to lock up all right. I mean, it locks up just fine. But that magazine release is off one turn. And I mean, again, does that matter? I mean, like, I can put this magazine in here and wrench on the gun and I can't get it out. But again, attention to detail. A company like Smith & Wesson should have their QC so squared away that these issues just don't happen. I don't know if I just got like a bum gun or what this is, but I mean, this is... Again, this is something, I know that they're trying to make it cheaper, but no dust cover? I mean, come on, people. Like, that is probably one of the major redeeming features of an AR-15 is the ability to seal the gun off from the outside. You put a magazine in the gun, you close the dust cover, the entire internal aspect of the gun is closed off from the elements. In late 2015, early 2016, we should not have guns on the market like this. I don't care how fast you have to make them. These should be quality guns that are going out to the market because people are paying hard-earned good money for these guns. They should have guns that are properly built, have the proper equipment on them, and are viable tools that they could use. Now, the MP-15, will it operate? You know, probably just fine for most users. Most users are not going to put 1,000 rounds through an AR-15 in their lifetime. Me personally, that is not the case. This gun would not work for me, and as I said previously in the video, this is not a gun that I personally would purchase. Now, what is something like this good for if you were looking to get one, even in light of all the things that I pointed out? What would this thing be good for in my wheelhouse? If I had a bunch of cash laying around and I was looking for like end-of-the-world bunker guns, cheap guns that I could just hand off to whatever cohorts I come in contact with after the zombies start attacking, this would be okay for that. You buy a bunch of them, put them in a crate, bury them with 1,000 rounds apiece, and then when you shoot the 1,000 rounds out of them, you pull the optic, pull the bolt carrier group, and throw the gun away. Yeah, sure, that would be fine. But as far as like a quality piece, out of 2015, 2016, this should just be better. I'm sorry. This is, I have to say, subpar. 2015, 2016, we should expect more out of our manufacturers than what I have here. Thanks for watching the VSO Gun Channel. We really appreciate your guys' subscription. You guys support us so much, and we thank you guys very much. You do us a great service, and thank you for putting us in a position where we have opportunities to review guns like this and give our opinions and hopefully influence manufacturers to do the right thing when they make guns. As I said, thank you again for watching the VSO Gun Channel, and we'll catch you on the next video. A company like Smith & Wesson. That's what I have to say about that. It's fun to shoot.